at any problem. It might be a little, but me it is, I think, big, and I will go in such a trauma that I feel suicide. Nothing problem comes, just suicide, just let's finish what this daily drama problems to come, let's finish. I just feel suicide. Means everyone thinks, because whenever problems comes, everyone thinks let's finish our life, I quit. Some students also feels, and they will, in such a big problem, they will do actually suicide. So how to, in such a emotional time, how to deal with that?
Yeah, getting suicidal thoughts is a very intense side of depression. It is not a lighter side of depression. Getting those thoughts means we have to have watch and ward on those thoughts. Otherwise, it can lead to, as you said, it can lead to suicidal attempts in most of the cases, because these suicidal attacks happen from 3 to 5 minutes. I mean, within that framework of mind, these attempts are being attempted by the people. So you have to be very cautious and alert about these thoughts. We should never allow these kind of thoughts. Problem is appearing to be big because you are staying very close to the problem, because the perspective itself is on the intense side of the problem. So you have to shift your perspective to a wider level. If you sit in this room, you can only watch this room, 4 walls and all. If you go a little beyond, you can see the stars. If you go a little more beyond, you can see galaxies. So shift your perspective to a wider level. Then this problem does not change, but it appears to be very small. Once you enhance and enrich your perspective to a wider level, it is very important to shift your perspective. Then the problem automatically reduces its size. Otherwise, it becomes very huge and gigantic when you are staying close to that. So once you have this kind of thoughts, depressing thoughts, become alert, become aware, and shift them, push them. It is possible. You can shift your thoughts about that. Once you shift the thought, your feeling will change. Oh, what is there? I can solve this problem, or I will choose another strategy. Once you shift, immediately your perception changes. Once your perception changes, your feelings towards the situation change. Once your feeling is positive, your emotion will be positive. Once your emotions are positive, your decisions will be positive. So don't go into that continuum of depression, neurosis, psychosis. Go to the continuum of normal, stable, happy, very happy, and supremely happy. Go into that direction, not in the other side. Depression is nothing but absence of joy, absence of clarity, absence of understanding. It is only a diametrically opposite variable, but variable of the same construct, variable of the same domain, emotions. So you can convert every type of thought into your own favorable thought, because nothing has any label saying it is a good thought or a bad thought. It is a thought. How you shift it and how you change it is in your hands. Any situation is neither good situation or a bad situation. You are going to put a coating on it and say it is a bad situation. No. So many people who failed found that step to be very successful. So you can always change a thought about that situation or a context voluntarily and wishfully and consciously. You can immediately change. Within 60 seconds, you can change the entire process from thought to action, from thought to emotion, just by shifting your thought about it. Whether divorce is good or bad. It is good if the partner is very bad. It is not good if the partner is very good. So many things come into the same situation. Your inferences, your conclusions, your perceptions on that will depend on your attitude. So change your attitude, change your story. Everything is with only three aspects: knowledge, skill and attitude. You should have knowledge, the skill and attitude for any performance. So once you change these three domains, you can change the entire contextual field, and you can change it in such a way that it suits your development.